And it may, because of course there's always that little bit of lag. So I believe that we are live now. So if anyone would like to share the URL, we can of course do that. If you are here, please say hello in the comments. So we know who you are. Greg, turn your phone off.
Well, that was my reminder that the show was starting.
Oh, good. All right. Yeah, welcome to the second edition of this secular church experiment that we're running. We are, of course, as is now tradition, because we've done it twice, meeting in the cave. You can't see it behind Greg here, but...
Oh, sorry. Let me move.
No, it's okay.
Way. There you go.
From such pools and caves do we come, seeking enlightenment, gratitude, and peace.
So far, so good.
Yeah, I mean, we've found an odd piece of it. I want to wait till nighttime to go outside.
Yep. So I put it in the comments, but a reminder to those that are watching, if you'd like to leave a short thing that you're grateful for in the comments, we will memorialize it by putting a plaque on the markers in the shrine.
All right, I'm just going to share this out real quick.
That's probably a good idea.
Alrighty. Couple quick shares. Awesome. All right. Whoever that is, you type very fast.
That's me. Sorry.
All right. No, that's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so I have some... I'm going to pull that up right now so that I can see it. Some interesting stuff to share this morning. I hope, anyway. No, I know it is. I don't have to hope. Checking to see. Looks like it's getting a little darker outside. So this is becoming a bit of a tradition, right? Like we want to start to think, give everyone a chance to hop in and be part of it before we get rolling. Oops, didn't want to do that. And I really like to go out into the cathedral when it's still nighttime. And the main reason for that is because I really want to have the sunrise be part of the whole tradition or ceremony of the thing. Don't you know? All right. I'm gonna go look again. Oh, it's almost time, yo.
Yep. We show 2 watching on YouTube. I think that's us.
It very well could be. That's all right. I mean, honestly, if it's just the 4 of us, that yay.
It's fine with me.
Right? It's okay. All right, well, let's head out there and throw some personal gratitudes up there.
Okay.
I like it.
It is nighttime now.
Bob fell in the water.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bob, if I knocked you in the water. I didn't mean
No, I stepped in.
Every time I come in here, it's just like, what the what? Oh,
Right.
And I found a piece of glass that's floating in the middle of the universe. That's not how we should do it. Greg, what do you think about maybe putting some lanterns or some hanging lanterns in? Because I feel like the tops of the tree could maybe be a little bit lit up.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
But
those lanterns
I
are
could
cool,
embed
too.
lights in the tree, which would be really cool looking.
All right.
Right?
Hey, just saw Doreen just showed up. I want to give her a huge shout out for getting on TikTok and getting out of her comfort zone and actually doing a TikTok for the Yang Gang.
Nice.
It's actually one of my more viewed videos was doing a react to that. So good morning. And if you'd like to, by all means, list out something simple that you're grateful for, and I will get a sign and put it up on the wall. In fact, I'm gonna grab a sign.
That's got one. I'm grateful for Mucinex.
Oh, is he not feeling good?
Well, I would assume.
Oh, dear Siad.
I'm gonna put that right over here on this wall.
All right. What am I gonna do today? Nope, not that. You'd think I hadn't played this game before.
I want to read this sign in my radio voice, like, Jet is grateful for Mucinex. There we go.
This gratitude has been brought to you by.
That's awesome. Oh, sorry, chat. Lame. Anyway, if you're seeing this video and you haven't watched our initial secular sermon, the whole back wall is actually an ode to Carl Sagan's Pale Blue Dot. And we actually had Carl Sagan's audio of him reciting the Pale Blue Dot, a bit of his book, in the first episode. And it's good. If you haven't heard it, find it, go listen to it, or you can watch secular sermon number 1. I need some more red flowers up around here. Look at this. Some red flowers missing.
Almost
Stuff to do. It's good. I like it.
I read or listen to the Pale Blue Dot essay. I get really choked up. And it's especially cool to be in here.
What happened to all the torches? Who can't even see?
Kathy Brinkman is here.
Nice.
Awesome.
Kathy,
Good morning, Kathy.
Kathy, if you'd like, you can tell us something that you're grateful for, short, and we will put it up here in the comments.
Greg, it sounds like your mic is muted.
Yep, it was.
Okay, good talk.
Yeah, so let me repeat. Kathy, if you'd like to give us a short gratitude message, you can see that we've got a lot of gratitudes up on the markers, and we would be happy to put them for you. Jareen,
All right.
I'm going to make yours right now.
Okay, I was going to do it. like I want to do it. Oh, and Bob has offered up an apple to the altar in sacrifice, presumably.
Nice.
It's my way of marking that I put a sign there.
Nice.
While we're so it's about midnight right now. We're going to wait for the sermon to start for the dawn, just because it's really awesome when the dawn happens in here.
Okay, Jareen, I'm putting your message up now. Corey, it's on the right-hand side.
Yeah, got it. There you go.
Nice.
So again, our goal, our aim is to make this permanent, right? Like these gratitudes are just going to stay up there. For example, last weekend, my Aunt Gail came in and was with her grandkids, Madeline and Leon, and they had their gratitudes, and Aunt Gail was actually just grateful for this, and putting those up there was, and I know I've talked about it on the various shows that we do, but it was a really emotionally compelling thing, just being able to do that with family on a Sunday morning. So it was interesting. So Dream, thank you for doing that. And seriously, Kathy Brinkman said grateful for family. I'm taking that one because that's where hers right.
Yes.
Showing your shoulder.
That's fine with me. I don't care. Right? Is it better?
All right.
Hey, Kathy, I know that you
Boom.
have youngins around the house. If any of them are playing Minecraft Java Edition, not the console.
You're muted, Greg.
Kathy, if any of the youngsters...
You're still muted, Greg?
Son of a... Okay.
There you go.
Kathy, if any of the youngsters around your house are playing the Minecraft Java Edition, it can't be the console edition. You could actually join us in the game.
It is true.
But only the Java edition works.
All right. If anybody has any gratitudes, please let us know, and we'll have Greg or Bob or Donna throw those things up for you. Yep. I think it won't be too long now before the dawn.
I probably could have reset the daytime, but
no, this is part of the, I don't know. I just like this part of the process. You know what I mean? Like we come outside, we got time for gratitudes and reflection and stuff.
I'm hoping the dolphins show up.
Right? That'd be cool. So yeah, I think after the, I don't have too much this morning. Jareen, keep in mind, grateful for audiobooks and music. I'd love to hear about some of the better audiobooks that you've listened to.
Yeah, we're always happy to talk about books and
Heck yeah, absolutely. That it speaks to the goal for our intention for this. Going to church and sort of an organized religion is really about the positives that I see anyway are all about community and sharing good ideas. And it's almost the dawn, guys. If you guys could come upstairs, that would be fantastic.
On my way.
Cool. And that we've been able to build this cathedral with sort of an active architectural love and meditation, which is
madness.
It really was, and it was really fun to do.
And we didn't discover scaffolding till the 4th day.
Right. Yeah.
There it is.
Here comes the sun.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. You had to know I was going to do that. Now I'm wondering if I can hang lanterns in trees, like hang from the trees.
So usually around the sunrise time is when we're going to offer that up as an opportunity for people to consider mindfulness and shushiness.
I'm going to mute my mic again.
No. It's an interesting thing, right? Like the intention for me anyway is to have us have moments where there is that silence and that introspection. But those thoughts will come up for all of us all the time, right? Whether it's the last request that I made to you and your engineering mind going crazy and looking for that, or whatever it is for each one of us, right? But I think as a tradition, while the sun is coming up, we aim for total silence as an idea. All right. So as far as what I have prepared for you guys today, I honestly want to just talk about Mr. Rogers. We watched I think it's A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is the name of the movie. Tom Hanks literally just steps into the body and essence of Mr. Rogers in a way that he is wont to do. And my first thought and the thought that stayed with me the entire way through was that he was a legit Zen master. From mindfulness to the way that he would actually make everybody edit their speech. There's actually a list of rules online for how to speak to toddlers that goes to not like just being really, really careful not to have judgments and to be extremely clear about what you're saying and all these things that quite frankly would probably parlay into an evolution of how we speak to each other as something to consider. But there's just some quotes that I want to share with you guys. So on discipline, imagining something may be the first step in making it happen, but it takes the real people to learn things, make things, turn thoughts into deeds or visions into inventions. No child is born with self-discipline. Children feel safer when they know what the rules are. And again, I want you to consider that these are, rules and ideas for kids, but I think it translates so beautifully into how we can live our own lives. So encouragement, anything that we can do to help foster the intellect and spirit and emotional growth of our fellow human beings, that's our job. Those of us who have this particular vision must continue against all odds. Life is for service. It's our job to encourage each other to discover that uniqueness and to provide ways of developing its expression. On goodness. Try your best to make goodness attractive. That's one of the toughest assignments you'll ever be given. Anyone who has ever been able to sustain good work has had at least one person, and often many, who have believed in him or her. We just don't get to be competent human beings without a lot of different investments from others. So on helping, what really matters is helping others win too, even if it means slowing down and changing our course now and then. Anyone who does anything to help a child in his life is a hero to me. All of us at some time or another need help. Whether we're giving or receiving help, each one of us has something valuable to bring to this world. That's one of the things that connects us as neighbors in our own way. Each one of us is a giver and a receiver. On love. Understanding love is one of the hardest things in the world. Love and trust in the space between what's said and what's heard in our life can make all the difference in this world. When we love a person, we accept him or her exactly as is. The lovely with the unlovely, the strong with the fearful, the true mixed in with the facade. And of course, the only way we could do it is by accepting ourselves that way. You might want to pause this video and re-listen to that last one. I don't think anyone can grow unless he's loved exactly as he is now, appreciated for what he is rather than what he will be. That's actually one of the quotes he had about kids too, like that we constantly talk to children about what they will become, as opposed to just loving them for what they are, as a cultural thing, not as a whoever you happen to be are listening to this. So on neighbors, around which he is, of course, the preternatural expert. In every neighborhood all across our country, there are good people insisting on a good start for the young and doing something about it. One of the greatest dignities of humankind is that each successive generation is invested in the welfare of each new generation. Self-worth. We all have different gifts, so we all have different ways of saying to the world who we are. The world needs a sense of worth, and it will achieve it only by its people feeling that they are worthwhile. So yeah, just some quotes from Fred Rogers. If you haven't seen that movie yet, just do it as quickly as you can. The world really needs more of that, whether you're 5 or 55. And both Michelle and I too. I don't know if you ever watched Mr. Rogers as a kid, but when the movie came on, they sort of take you through that. They had that sort of scale model of the town, and all is like the nostalgia bomb that you get hit with is intense. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
Well, even old codgers like me grew up on Fred Rogers,
right? Yep, legit. So again,
now, have you watched the documentary, the outstanding documentary about his life?
Not yet, but I definitely will.
Yeah.
So again, Greg made this entire thing, and it of course is a pale blue dot by Voyager, inspired by Carl Sagan. When the Voyager spacecraft turned around, when it was, I believe, at Jupiter, Saturn, yep. and took a picture of the Earth, and the Earth was just one tiny pixel. This world really is becoming sort of half art, half sociological experiment, and half science experiment now. But yeah, the artiness of it is interesting.
Well, do you want to take people on a walk along the path of reason?
I kind of do. So we created something called the Path of Reason, which we have to actually go out the front, and doesn't hurt my feelings.
Doing that, I thought I would talk for a second about.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you look at the thing on the wall, the Voyager probe took a very pixelated, large photograph looking back towards Earth, toward the coordinates. They didn't know
what they would get,
that they would actually get an image of the Earth. And when you look at what I put on the wall, the orange blue stripe is actually the rings of Saturn. So the Earth was appearing through the rings. And that's why I put that in the image, because it appears in the original photograph as a broad stripe of color with a tiny little blue dot. And
crazy pants.
Yeah, I never knew that.
Yep. Where did you guys go?
I'm just up at the front. I'm actually showing everybody your back wall lava and water thing, because I think it's cool.
Why, thank you.
I gotta see if I can figure out, because I have a good connection, but it's like it doesn't render as well on the video. Like the video part is choppy,
right?
Which is interesting. So anyway, this is the path we built through the village, and just coming into
today,
right? Just coming into view is the giant hydrogen molecule up to the left over there. Little gate over here. So the Hydrogen Sonata Trail is anything truly random.
Thank you.
So I'm kind of hoping that you guys will kind of get this. So there's only one space there. There's only one space there. There's 2 spaces there. There's 3 spaces here. And there's 5 spaces there. Points to anyone who figures it out.
I think Bob's got it.
Yeah, Bob probably had it instantaneously. I didn't even want to give anyone any hints. I just wanted it to be a puzzle, but I suck at having secrets. I'm very bad at it. Just in case anyone was wondering. So,
Good morning, Rob.
yeah, Greg and I, I wanted to build some giant thing that was like a representative of the ultimate building blocks, right? Because a lot of this, when we're in Minecraft, is I get the sense that we're like, we're drawing on caves. And now, as this species that is, intensely technologically advanced and scientifically advanced, the hydrogen atom as the singular, simplest version of an atom, just seemed like it would be really, really fun to do. Mostly because I can't draw a quark. Right.
Wait, if you draw a quark, does it change its properties?
Yeah, well, that's if you draw it, it means you looked at it. Now it's different. Damn it, quarks. All right, so moving on, you'll probably recognize what this building size thing is over here. We built a giant DNA strand that actually goes up into the clouds.
And we died many times.
Yes, that's fact.
Making that.
Yeah, that is a card carrying fact.
And
we died.
One llama.
Yeah, one llama.
Yeah, I might have murdered a llama in the building of this DNA strand.
Yeah, see, that's different than my cat dying in lava, which was accidental. Nobody pushed the cat into the lava. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So, and you can actually walk through here. And this is the thing. We are inviting everyone to join us in game for service. Right now, we can have up to 10 people at a time, and you can come and explore. We're actually in here building stuff all week, so you can come and learn how to play the game and hang out with us and stuff. We're actually toying around with the idea of linking our very own cryptocurrency into this world so that Donna can sell us diamond because she's better at mining than anyone on the face of the earth.
She's just persistent.
She's really good. And we just built...
it's not complete.
Yeah, it's not finished yet, but we're basically building a giant amoeba down there, which just it actually looks like a really good egg.
Yeah, I know. Until you add the other elements. Kathy says, "Does that mean there is llama DNA intermixed in the strand?"
Yes,
probably.
Hard yes.
It's gibberish. It doesn't
Nice.
like.
I do have to say I hadn't actually looked at it from up top. The fact that you created lava in there was so smart.
That's the nucleus.
Yeah, that's just like where all the life and craziness is, and that's good shit. So yeah, I figure we got to get some mitochondrion and all that kind of stuff. Thanks, Epic. I was just in here playing around. So Greg, I kind of feel like we should show people your automatic machine. By the way, that's Donna's house over there. Hello, Donna's house.
He jumped off the platform into the water.
Biffed. Okay.
I didn't die.
Everyone pay close attention. And the fact that the video is choppy is probably going to ruin the effect of this. But I actually feel my stomach drop every single time I do this.
Yep.
Every time. It's very fun. Anyway, so Greg, tell us about this insanity that you got going on right now.
Okay. The shot is lagging pretty bad. So what I'm seeing right now is just me going off the platform. So tell me what you're looking at and I'll describe it.
Okay, so this is actually just the initial hopper that you created to help us.
This is an auto smelter. Basically, you can render things in a furnace to make other things that are useful, better tools, better materials. So generally, the furnace is just basically. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Here, I can put a fish in there, and you can see it light up. The furnace is now cooking some fish.
Right.
Okay. Now you guys can just jump down.
Yeah, you can just jump down.
Get into the water. Are you gonna kill me?
Just make sure you land on the water, otherwise you're
there's also scaffolding over on the other side.
Yep.
All
yeah,
right.
no, we've got ways and then.
So basically, building an auto smelter means you feed items into the top, and the items that you want to make in bulk come out the bottom.
Right. Instead of having to visit it to reload like 64 iron ore or whatever, it just automatically does a whole box.
Okay, so the big double thing behind that is a bamboo farm on the right and a cactus farm up on the hill above it. And what we're doing is making experience points by rendering the cactus and then scooping it out of the chest. So we've disenabled monsters in this Minecraft world, which is generally how you get experience, is by killing monsters, and you garner a little bit of experience. But you also get them in other ways, when you make stuff, when you mine ore, when you process ore. So we wanted to make a way for people to get the experience in this world without having to kill any monsters. And this is the solution, which is you generate the XP by using the bamboo for fuel in the furnace that's around the corner here. And it cooks down the cactus into...
Oh, Bob gave me an apple. Thank you, Bob.
Into green ink, which you then can unload the furnace and gain experience points that way. So that's automated machine number one. Do you want me to show them the infernal machine?
Yeah. Oh, sure. Yeah, Greg is he started to build like actual machinery. I mean, that really is that spot that you built up there really is. But okay, so this was the attempt. This is a portal, by the way. We're going to talk about those in future episodes because it's going to connect the whole world together. So it won't take an hour to get to my house.
And now I'm bugging here. I can't stop walking around. There we go. All right, so this is called a zero tick bamboo farm.
So can you tell me what zero tick means? Because I do not know.
Tick speed is the unit of time used to determine how often things happen in the game, how often a tree grows, how often anything plant-based grows, how rapidly animals grow from baby form to adult form. And so like the normal tick speed for the game is 100. That's the default tick speed at which anything happens. So bamboo is the fastest growing item in the game. And so you can manipulate the tick speed by making this weird device that I made out of sticky pistons and redstone, which is electricity in the Minecraft world.
Awesome.
And what happens is when you activate the machine, which is going to be very noisy.
I turned my volume on. Oh, actually, I'm not sure I turned sharing on. Hold on. So I got to stop sharing. We can say hi to everybody. Hello, what's going on?
Hi, everybody. It automatically harvests the bamboo, which you can then convert to fuel. So this is supposed to be a faster, better way to do what I did upstairs. It's not nearly as efficient. So the giant metal halide in the sky grows better bamboo than my stupid machine.
Fair enough.
But the idea is to learn how to make these kind of circuits to do a lot of other things in the game.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. You want to turn it on?
Yeah, there it goes. This is why we needed an underground bunker for the lab.
That's craziness. Yeah, this is the opposite of serene.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
good.
Yeah, that's
good.
The zero tick bamboo farm.
Doors.
And I've seen those with as many as 16 or 20 cells all working at once. Now, I was told this would have a rate of return of like 600 bamboo per hour. It's not even close.
All right.
So I don't know what that's all about.
So we're going to be building on the path of reason, out more stuff. Of course, we have absolutely no idea how long the next one's going to take or the next one after that, but we'll be able to do it. I might give everyone a tour of my house next time because the railway is going to be built out to there.
You guys want to see my house?
Yeah, let's go see.
Greg's grotto.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it in earlier iterations. This is very nice.
It's getting pretty cool. I've added a few little things.
Man,
this nifty dock path that goes to my cave. Let's get Blotto. Which is so funny because I don't get Blotto.
Oh man, it's all the trees everywhere. This is quite the thing.
If any of you are James Bond movie fans, this reminds me of Scaramanga's lair from Live and Let Die.
Right.
So,
hey, so these little hanging lanterns thing, is that what you're thinking about? Maybe going from the trees?
Yeah,
I like it. That'll be really cool.
That's what I'm thinking. So
Random picture of dude.
This is the entry room. And well, this is the enchanting room and library. So we were talking about experience points before. You would use those experience points to enchant your tools to make them work better.
Yeah.
This is the books. The number of bookshelves gives us the maximum possibility of getting the best enchantment. So I spent the reason I was raising cows for weeks was to make enough books to make this enchanting table setup.
All right.
I have a fireplace and a chair. I do not read in real life while in Minecraft. I read in real life though. Yeah, so that's it. And basically that's it so far
if
for
you
my
did.
house. I got a workspace
All
up
right, well,
here, and that's the way down to my mine system at the back of the room.
I like it.
And now all these mine levels are now getting connected. I've connected this spot to the Applied Sciences lab spot to where Corey's house is going to be, to like we're working on connecting all these central areas of the game. We really like to tour Donna's house next time too.
Right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to clean.
All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna call it for today. Thank you guys very much for joining us for the secular sermon and the gratitude stuff, the little tour of the path of reason and whatnot. And whether you like it or not, you're gonna get a little bit of Minecraft details every time. And seriously, this is an open invite. If you're watching now, feel free to get a hold of us, and we can have you come in world and sort of experience this weird experiment in community, I guess.
Yeah, and where people are building houses and little farms and science experiment laboratories,
right?
Whatever else you want to build. The game has several elements. There's a farming element, a mining element, a building element. And so, maybe mining isn't your thing, but maybe farming is, and trading with villagers, which is lucrative. And
Yeah, that's what I'm focusing on right now.
Imagine you have every Lego set ever made, and you can
times
use it
a million
any way that you can imagine.
Right. That's legit. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks a lot, everybody. And Sasquatch is real because clearly you're seeing him right here on Minecraft.
Yeah, it's right there.